If you get back pain or a stiff back the next day after serving, or even worse, while you're serving, I want to try and help you with that in this video and explain why it might be happening. Now, what I'm going to explain to you is going to be probably very different to anything you've heard before, but that's going to be a good thing, because potentially, even if you've been struggling with this for quite a long time, there's going to be things that you can do to get rid of it and be able to serve and enjoy playing tennis without back pain. So what I'm going to do is explain what might be going on, and then I'm going to show you a few different drills, and we're going to try and get your back to relax, and we're going to try and increase your back range of motion in this video. So I hope you find it helpful. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a lot out of it. If you do, it'd be great if you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that as well. Okay. So I need to quickly explain how pain and stiffness work, because it's going to be very different to what you think it is. You probably think that you've got stiffness or pain when you serve because there's a problem with your back. And it's very probable that that isn't the case. And I say this speaking from experience, addressing my own back pain, but also before I went into full-time tennis hacking, I ran a training studio where I specialized in helping people get out of pain. And most people were coming in with back pain. They'd been told that their pain was caused by different things. Often they had x-rays showing degeneration and stuff like that. But we were generally able to get rid of their pain pretty quickly, because pain isn't necessarily caused by injuries. Often you get an injury at the same time. Pain's actually a protective mechanism created by your brain in response to perceived danger. Now, I'm going to place a link in the description to one of the world's top pain scientists explaining this to you, just so you're not hearing it only from me. He's one of the top pain scientists in the world. He knows what he's talking about. I'll let you listen to him if you want to dig deeper into this. Pain is a protective mechanism created by your brain in response to perceived danger. One of the things, or the thing that's probably going to be creating a lot of what you're experiencing, is going to be your balance system in your inner ear. So your balance system, your vestibular system, its job is to detect where you are relative to gravity. It also basically controls the whole of your spine as well, so that's going to be a key factor, but it's responsible for keeping you safe and basically stopping you falling over and injure yourself. That's what its job. It keeps you upright and it keeps you kind of safe. So if this system isn't working very well, going into these positions and doing crazy things with your head, like leaning back and then violently swinging your head forwards as you then go and move to your next shot, that is very, very challenging for your balance system. And like I said, I've done this work with hundreds of people, and a lot of those people, we got rid of their back pain by working on the balance system, and a number of them were tennis players. So it's very possible that the pain that you're getting, the stiffness that you're getting in your back after you play, is being caused by lack of optimal function in your balance system. So what I want to do now is take you through a series of drills to basically show you how this works and see if we can get your back to relax by doing with these drills. Because if we can get your back to feel better by doing these drills, it's a solid indicator that it's part of what's going on. Also, if you do the drills that I'm about to show you and your back starts hurting more, and all we're going to be doing is looking at our thumbs and turning our head, if you do it and it starts hurting more and stiffening up, that really strongly suggests that this is one of the big causes of what you're experiencing anyway. So let's go through it now. Okay, so the way that we're going to do this testing is you are going to test a range of motion, and then you're going to retest the range of motion after the drill to see if something changes. The reason why we're doing this is because muscle tightness, muscle stiffness and pain are all kind of on a continuum. Your brain uses those things to protect you. So pain is the worst part, you know, muscle tightness is a not so bad version of pain. So we're going to test your range of motion. The way that you're going to do it, have your feet together, legs straight, and then rotate, and you're going to do both directions, and I want you to warm both directions up. So do maybe 10 gentle reps, providing it doesn't hurt, going to the left, and then the same going to the right, because you want to make sure that any changes you get aren't because of the warming up effect of doing the retest over and over again. So do that now. Make sure that you feel nice and warm and nice and satisfied by that, because then we're going to do specific drills to see if we can change it. Now, what we're looking for here is changes in range of motion. So if when I first do it, I'm going to there, and then I do this drill, and then we retest, and we go to there, that's fantastic. That's a big improvement. So that's the sort of thing we're looking for. Like I said, it can also get worse. You might start there and go there. Either way, we get some information from it. Another thing that could happen is you could go the same distance, but it could feel differently. So if I go to there and it's like a 6 out of 10 pain, and then I go to there again and it's a 2 out of 10 pain, that's a significant improvement as well. So we're judging it either by an increase or decrease in range of motion, or an improvement or regression in how easy it feels to go to the same position. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. We're just going to do 4 simple tests and see what happens. So test your range of motion, see what you've got, and then you're going to hold your thumb out in front. You're going to turn your head to the left 5 times while maintaining looking at your thumb. So you've got to keep your eyes looking at the thumb. Once you've done that, retest it, see whether anything changes. Okay, you're going to do the same thing going to the right. Doesn't matter which thumb you look at, but I'm going to turn my head to the right, keeping my eyes locked on that target. And then again, you're going to retest. Did it change? Did it go more stiff, less stiff? Anything change there? Then you're going to go up. Retest, see what happens. And then you're going to go down. And then retest. So did any of those change? And I'd love you to leave that in the comments section, so answer. There'll be some people watching this and things don't change, and they'll think that this is really weird and that it can't make people change. So if you did this and it changed and you had an increase of range of motion, or your back pain started to feel a little bit better, leave me a comment down below to let me know and to let other people so they can try this stuff as well. But whatever happened, we've gathered some information. The only thing that really doesn't tell us information, if there was no change at all, then we've gained no information from it. But what I would suggest is going through it again and doing maybe 10 reps, and if nothing changes, doing about 15 reps, because potentially 5 reps just wasn't enough to activate the system. But if something did change, if you had an increase in range of motion, then that's awesome. You can start to do that drill regularly throughout the day to start to calm your back down. If you did one of these drills and it started to hurt more, that also gives us a lot of information. It tells us that this system is probably contributing to what you're experiencing when you serve. Either way, this is stuff that you want to try and start to work on if you want to get rid of your back pain or make things to feel better. Now, something that I've created that can help you out, I've got a free tennis vision starter program. It teaches you some vision exercises and some balance exercises like we've done here. So potentially working on that regularly might help. So I'll place a link down below, and I'll place a link up there so you can grab hold of that. But often with this sort of stuff, it might involve a little bit more working on and a little bit more of kind of thinking about deeper underlying causes. So if that's something you want to learn about, this is the sort of thing that I can help players with potentially. So I'll place a link in the description so you can schedule a free chat with me. I can learn more about your situation and we can see if there's some potential to work together. Okay, hopefully you have enjoyed the process that we've just gone through. If you notice some changes and some big changes, hopefully you're excited by the possibilities. If you've got any questions about this, let me know. If you get any comments, leave them down. Like I said, if something changes, it'd be awesome if you could leave a comment letting other people know. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.